ya, family gamers, the Big Junior back on Genshin Pebbles. Welcome to that show. And today both probably will know I know me because we are gonna start doing Lenny's story quest, The Forgotten Thief. And all y'all said the Fan Thief, which is hilarious because if you play Persona 5 folks, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Which is freaking awesome. And my arm's working good, thank God. I'm scared about that. But we'll probably hold on. We gotta go meet up with Lenny, lose up Belly Mine, kick some ass, take some aim, you know the drill. Let's all fun kick some ass, shall we? Let's do this. Alright, let me do a quick pull in the standard because I gotta level up at my battle pass. 76 pretty, and it's still nothing! Bro! When are you gonna give me what I want, you damn game? Alright, let me just convert that over. 24 witches stockpiled, not too shabby. Hopefully I don't think this one to get over, I hope. Oh. This should be interesting, folks. We're probably gonna die. Now, I'm assuming in this story quest, we'll probably play as Lenny. Oh.
Rest and revamp.
Didn't know if my poke gone, it was weak. Got to be careful with that.
Hey, isn't that
Wait.
Charlotte?
Charlotte?
We're always running into her. What's she doing this time? Oh, looks like street interviews.
Let's then talk to her.
I see. So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
The who?
Absolutely. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body double. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is boring.
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one. Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Huh? Hey! What a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here.
Here we go again.
Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
Who is the Phantom Thief?
Yeah.
Whoops.
This is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes, this case is from a decade ago. I guess you wouldn't know about it. Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this.
Let's listen.
10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. Known only as the Weasel, nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to catch him.
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious night burglars that you read about in novels.
That buddy.
Precisely. Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday.
Die?
I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor, but this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders for his public reputation. Every man and his dog wanted to see him behind bars.
I thought they were one dead.
So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the Weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters and pasted it on the gate of the Opera Epiclese for all to see. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
What the heck?
So, This is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the Opera House, just as you did to me 10 years ago.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the Phantom Weasel is back with a vengeance.
Not
What
quite.
seems like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he reemerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic scoop, and I'm going for it.
Trying to stay out of trouble.
If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we might be targeted? Really? Oh, let him try! In fact, I'm gonna eat all our snacks right now! Let's see what he can do about that!
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance.
Oh, there's Lynette in the background. And is that Lynette? Can't really tell from the
Let's see,
angle.
I've got a
Nope.
photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something is missing, though. Something exclusive.
Oh boy.
Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the Weasel. Is that who I think it is?
You got blame, Lenny? Come on.
Lenny!
Magic, magician, Caesar, the Phantom Weasel. That's it. Let's go interview Lenny.
Oh no. Charlotte, no. Oh boy.
You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too. And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians have in common? They both have an air of mystery about them. Perhaps there's a connection there.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Good question.
Oh,
Not a clue.
relax. My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning.
Oh,
Let's go.
no.
No time for delay.
Lenny, I tried stopping her. She don't listen.
Wow, Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people's minds.
Really? Then, what am I thinking now?
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him guess it.
Aww.
Good kid.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell? Oh boy. You really can read my mind.
No, I went by
Of
emotion.
course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home. Remember to apologize to your family, all right? They must be worried about you.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Yeah, right. I would have thought his sister would be with him. Unless she's doing something else, which is possible.
Hey, Lenny?
Why, hello. We meet again. Are you looking for me? What's the
Stop.
situation?
It's Charlotte.
Well, why don't you guess, Mr. Telepathic?
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you? The power of telepathy is quite beyond me.
Exactly.
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expressions. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand... Let me guess. Don't tell me you're here for the Phantom Weasel, are you?
Wow, got it in one! Is this more of your trickery at work?
Oh boy.
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Lenny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House. That's the night I'll be performing there.
Oh god, you performing it again, Lenny? Isn't that a bad idea from last time?
What are the chances? Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well, if he is, then his warning is clearly a direct challenge to me personally. And if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache for me. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, barely anyone will be showing up to watch my show. But I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Nice.
Really? So what you're saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow, this has exclusive written all over it.
Yeah, let's try
To
it
be
again.
honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel is a notorious crook, infamous for his inscrutable methods.
You're being far too modest, Lenny. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of a thief.
Thanks for the compliment, though I have to say, I don't care much for the comparison. A lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an important difference that these people overlook. Allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
It's gone!
That's the question. Where did it go?
He didn't even move his hand.
Therein lies the difference between us. Thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, there might be a surprise in there somewhere.
Huh?
A surprise? Let me see!
What the heck? How the hell did you pull that off?
It's right there! But how? You haven't moved this whole time!
That's so unique.
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Lenny, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate. Clearly, magic is the superior art form to theft.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the preconceived notions you might have about magicians. Since Caesar's death, a lot of people associate magicians with criminality. It can be quite frustrating.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbolism? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion and romantic encounters. But you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any deeper meaning behind this choice?
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells in my magic.
Yeah, because your sister needs
Sounds
more
like something
attention.
I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language Facts when I have some time. But it'll have to wait until this Phantom Weasel business is behind us.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. I, for one, am looking forward to the final showdown between you and the thief. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time. But let's hope the Phantom Weasel is caught by then. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
Stay out of trouble, Charlotte.
So, Lenny, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
I'm afraid that's my little secret.
You smartass.
Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But Paimon's really itching to know how it's done. You feel it too, right? So itchy.
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary magician's assistants and help me investigate?
Where's your sister?
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh, no.
Assistants are technically magicians too.
We lost my mon.
Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
I'll be my investigation.
Excellent. Thank you for putting your trust in moi. The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the Weasel is dead, and whoever wrote this warning letter is just a copycat criminal. But if he wasn't the Weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. It would mean that the Weasel lives, and he's been laying low all this time in some corner of Fontaine. And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so I asked Lynette to wait for her there. We should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with Lynette.
Sounds like plan to me. Wait, what? Whoa, not her meat. Hold on. Wait, that's the Poseidon. What the heck? Oh, not Poseidon. Postone? Yeah, I'm butchering it. Yeah, can't really do anything with that, folks. Sorry. And most likely we'll be doing a double stream on this because we all know story quests take usually around 2 hours long to get done. Maybe a little less, it kind of varies. Wait a minute. That's right. It is.
You took your time.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting for a while.
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Lenny's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom Weasel.
Hey, Uzumaki Naruto, what up?
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
So, what's the
Not right
situation?
offhand.
Have you seen Gemma?
What was your old tag? Because I'm assuming you changed your name. I have a few people in mind, but I don't want to say it just in case I'm wrong. Kakarot! Yep. How you doing, man?
Nope. I've been here a while, and she still hasn't shown up.
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad intel. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around.
Oop, get rolling. How you doing, man? I'm from U.S. I'm from a state called New Hampshire. You know who am I talking to? Yep, over here. This guy. Oh.
Excuse me, good sir. Do you by any chance know a Gemma?
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiancée? Sure I do. What's
Yeah,
this
boy.
about?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something.
Ooh, okay.
I heard she comes here a lot.
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. It's no secret why either. She's heartsick. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often she just sits there in front of his headstone, lost in thought. Sometimes she talks to herself.
Oh.
I asked her what she was doing once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away? Oh, so 10 years.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Wow.
the Phantom Weasel is actually
Her love
her.
must have been really strong.
I'll bet.
Oh, it
Caesar's
probably
reputation fell apart after his
I think if
identity
they
was
adjust some of
revealed,
the
so
things in the
no
game,
one
it'll
else
get
visits
more
his grave.
popular again.
Gemma's the only one who still thinks about him after all these years. I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, I'm sure Caesar must be grateful to have someone who remembers him fondly. If I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone like her. Anyway, all of that said, she's running later than usual today. Normally, she'd be sitting in front of his grave by now. I wonder if she's okay. Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid. You might have more luck asking some other people.
All right, well, thanks for sharing all of this with us. We'll keep asking around.
You're welcome. I just hope she'll be able to move on one day.
Dang, down that group of people. Look. Stupid
Did you hear the
hiccups.
news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I swear they're trying to go with Goku here, I swear to God.
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never tell what's true and what isn't. But what if, just hypothetically, I mean, what if this weasel's the real deal and Caesar was framed?
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This guy's been set up. The Caesar I knew was a good guy. He gave balloons to children on the street, for Pete's sake. What, are we supposed to believe that he was a balloon thief or something? Give me a break.
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all, that gosh darn lousy son of a, you think you know a guy, or words to that effect.
Wow.
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
God damn.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't help but notice you were discussing the Phantom Weasel. We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could spare a moment to tell us a little bit about Caesar?
You've come to the right people. Yep, I was there. Back when Caesar used to perform magic tricks on the street. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly out from the inside. I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once. But for the life of me, I still don't have the faintest clue how he pulled it off. Really incredible stuff.
I saw him perform too.
If
He
it isn't
always
him,
used
I
to
don't
bring some
have an
gifts along for the
Instagram.
kids who came to watch his show, and he'd hand them out after he was done. Sometimes he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make the items on the wish list appear in his next show.
Huh. He doesn't sound like such a bad guy.
I know I've been having a little
But
bit of
after he
difficulties
died,
with some of my
there
things.
were also rumors
Trying to log
that
into
he
them.
used the wish list to find out what was precious to people, with the intent to steal it later. As I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about anything from anyone.
Whatever the case, now that the Weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more. I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll finally give her some solace after all this time. No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar, she's definitely the one to ask.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like something's wrong? Wait, it looks like she's injured. Come on, let's see if she's okay.
Okay. Now you'll talk to the guy's wife, which should be interesting.
Hi there. You're Gemma, right?
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid. We mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern, but you didn't answer my question. Who are you? And what do you want with me?
My name is Linny, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're investigating the Phantom Weasel.
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar was falsely accused. You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what you think about all this. I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can to keep you safe.
I never believed that he was the Weasel.
Okay.
Huh. I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have a falling out with anyone, for instance?
No, not that I know of.
Got it. All right, sorry for disturbing you.
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone with him.
Wow.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
Oh wow, Paimon.
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened a whole decade ago. It makes sense that she'd be wary around us. In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow, and then we'll start the next step of our plan.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Okay, that's the next. Okay. Whatever. Blah, blah. Yeah, I'm all just getting myself over there, so I'm already in the general facility. Might as well. I know tomorrow we'll get the event going, get that done, got my week. Oh, good God, I got walked through. God damn it. 8 to 12. Oh God, is that even gonna count? Please count, please count, please count. It's a bug. Just try refreshing on your end. It should fix itself. It's a weird bug with YouTube. Oh, game going. Alright, well, all around again. There you go. I don't understand why it does it, but I've had that issue myself, and usually when you refresh it, it fixes itself. Cause like I'm watching on my end because that's how I'm able to talk to you, and I'm still no buffer on my end. So I'll just keep an eye on
Over here.
Nope.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe right now. Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan. Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant. When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft.
Oh.
Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene, though, and these days, he's a wealthy businessman with his fingers in a lot of different pies. I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned, though, I hear he's got a hair-triggered temper. We'd best be careful.
Hair-triggered temper. Oh, God. This should be interesting. Let's find out. In my bag, sorry about that. Okay, gaming, get low, please.
You neglected to mention that you were bringing 2 other people with you.
My apologies. These two are my assistants. When they heard that I was meeting with the former Magic Maestro himself, they begged and pleaded with me to bring them along. And if it's no trouble, a couple of autographs would really make their day.
Oh, forget the pleasantries. Just sit.
Oh, what the heck? It's still doing it,
Get a load of
Naruto?
this guy. Forget the pleasantries, he says, but he looks pretty
That's
happy about
weird.
Lenny stroking his ego.
I only agreed to meet
question.
since we're both
Is it
magicians.
storming over there where
Do
you
me a
live?
favor and cut to the chase. I have more
Because that could
important
be
things to do
another
than
reason why it's
drinking.
buffering. Sometimes with storms, it'll make it so it's more framey and buffering bit.
Much obliged, sir. As it happens, the matter I want to address is also related to magic. Yesterday morning, a warning letter from the Phantom Weasel appeared on the entrance to the Opera House.
That
He
seems
claims
very
to be
odd.
planning something for the same evening that I'm scheduled to do a magic show there. As such, I believe that I may well be his target. I have to get to the bottom of this to ensure that my show can go ahead as planned. Naturally, any investigation into the Weasel starts with a few questions about Caesar, who...
What is there to investigate? Caesar was the Weasel, and he's been dead for 10 years. So what if some sick creep thought it'd be funny to write a warning letter? It changes nothing. Are you trying to tell me you actually bought it?
Wow, I didn't even do anything under there. Yelling.
Please, sir, no need to get so worked up. I do concede that a copycat is but one possibility.
Possibility? It's a fact, Lenny. Look, my patience is limited, so listen carefully while I'm still willing to put up with you. The Weasel is dead. Period. Everyone knows that, so do yourself a favor and quit this investigation. It'll lead you nowhere. Look, if this affects your magic show in any way,
Hang on.
I will personally compensate you for any losses.
Let me try something. Hang on. Let me try refreshing on my end. See if it is doing a buffering. Like, it was crystal clear on my end. Let me see. Okay, a little buff there, that's okay. Seems okay. What? No, I am confused. Huh.
Oh, sir, I'm honored, really. But this isn't about finances for me. My pride as a magician is what's at stake here, Lorenzo. Copycat or not, this person has thrown me the gauntlet, and I must meet their challenge head on.
Oh boy.
Your pride? Don't mince words with me, boy. Just tell me, what exactly are you seeking to do?
I want to find out the Phantom Weasel's true identity. I have to know for myself what really happened 10 years ago.
What would that accomplish? And what do the events of 10 years ago have to do with you, anyway? Look, you of all people should know that a magician never reveals their secrets. And in any case, dead men don't talk.
True.
So if you really care about your magician's pride, then you'll forget about Caesar and move on.
Uh-oh. This is getting awkward.
Paimon, shut up.
Lorenzo? Is that? Oh, it is you! I know that big, booming voice anywhere.
Oh yeah, this
What's
guy.
up, my man? Want to grab a drink with me?
Another day, I'm busy.
Oh, come on. You can't be all business all the time. You know what they say? Live fast, die young. You gotta learn how to kick back and relax once in a while.
If I wanted your life advice, I'd ask for it. Now get out of my face and go be drunk somewhere else.
Sorry, my good sir. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, hey! Edmondo. He and I are business pals. We worked together a bunch of times. This is your first time meeting him? Oh, he's always like this. Foul-mouthed and hard-nosed. Never heard a kind word out of this guy the whole time I've known him. And he wonders why he can't get a girlfriend, despite being, what, pushing 40, 30, something? Anyway, point is, a lot older than when he first got rejected by the girl he was into. And he's still into, from what I hear.
Shut up and get out of my face. Another word out of you and you can forget about doing business with me ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Interesting.
Sorry, I may have had a little too much to drink. All right, I'm gonna leave. Don't.
Okay, interesting.
I think it's high time I made a move as well. If you really want to investigate this, Lenny, be my guest. But if nothing good comes of it, don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, but I think we just got a lot of information there, honestly.
Well, that fell to pieces in a rather spectacular fashion. Any thoughts?
Totally. And what was all that about compensating you for your losses? Why would someone you just met make an offer like that? He's gotta be hiding something. And not like Gemma. She was a little suspicious, but this guy's definitely covering something up.
Oh yeah,
I think so too. We need to look into Lorenzo more closely. That guy Edmondo seems to know a thing or two about him. He only just left. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Okay, we're getting up to the drunkard. Okay. And he's over there. Oh. Maybe I should wait the time to move in because the area was not loading right.
You okay there?
Who are you? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about me. I must have had one too many. I just need to ride it out.
Wow.
I said way too much back there, didn't I? Yeah, I nearly talked myself into complete financial ruin. Note to self, no more drunken chats when Lorenzo's around.
So, he was serious about threatening to cut you off? Ugh, Paimon knew he was a bad egg.
Hey, keep your voice down. Huh? Don't go prying into Lorenzo's personal affairs. Bad things happen to people who ask too many questions. Or make an enemy out of him.
What kind of bad things?
Don't even ask. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation short. I'm not crossing that line again. And take it from me, trouble with Lorenzo is one thing you don't need in your life. You saw him flare up back there. I don't know what you said to him, but clearly it touched a nerve. That's not a good sign. You're too young for this. Don't get in over your head. I'm leaving.
Okay. Alrighty.
And there he goes. What do we do now, Lenny?
Shh. I think we're being watched. Someone was listening in to our whole conversation.
Wait, isn't that...
Don't say anything and don't look back. Any altercation in the city will attract the guards.
Isn't that who I think it is? I swear that's who I think. I did that Silver, I think. One of Navia's guards. Oh wait, is Navia gonna take place in this story quest? That'd be kinda cool. Like already we met up with Charlotte, Lynette, and of course now Lenny, of course, because it's his story quest. So this won't get interesting.
You followed us a long way. Why don't you come out and introduce yourselves?
Oh, nope, never mind.
So you're Lenny. And where's your sister? Ain't she with you today? Save us the trouble and go fetch her for us. Let's not drag this out.
Nah.
Paimon doesn't like the tone of your voice, mister. Who sent you, huh?
Save your questions, missy. You ain't gonna need answers where you're going. Capiche?
Capiche?
Looks like we can't avoid this fight.
Let me guess, we're playing as Lenny?
Now, I'm not the strongest fighter, so I hope you're ready to back me up.
Don't worry, we got this!
They really have Shogun and Ganyu on my team. Oh.
No touching.
Boom.
Blaze over. There is no escape.
Boom.
Here.
Boom.
Hold the line.
Boom.
Now disappear.
Curses. They're tougher than we thought.
You guys are a whole bunch of jokes.
Vision wielders are always trouble. Intimidation ain't gonna work like it did on the lady.
Wait.
Come on.
On
let's
the
scram.
lady? Oh, it's because what's her face?
Guys, we ain't through with you yet! Oh, they got away! Did you catch what they said just before they left? Something about intimidating someone else. Sounds like they just wanted to rough us up as a scare tactic. And they've already done it to someone else, but who? You're right. She was injured when we saw her yesterday, and she acted like she had something to hide. Maybe she was too scared to tell us the truth because those guys had threatened her.
Well, if that's the case, she should be more willing to open up to us once she learns that those thugs won't be bothering her anymore. Let's head back to the cafe and see if we can get any information from her.
Alright, Lenny. Sheesh, we got a lot of shit to do, and I'm losing my bloody marbles. Alright, I think I can just go here, I think. See what I think. I'm still trying to get used to this zone, folks. Like, the up and down bits of the city is, I didn't, oh, hey, I was right. Let's go.
Next time, we're faster.
There we go.
Gemma?
You again. What is it this time?
We just ran into the men who've been threatening you, and we gave them a taste of their own medicine. So, you can relax now. We're here to protect you.
What? Why? I didn't tell you anything. Why would they come after you?
That's a good question.
Sounds like they're no strangers to you.
That's putting it mildly. I know them all too well, and I hate them with every fiber of my being.
Oh.
It's been 10 long years, and still every time I try to look into Caesar's death, they show up and warn me not to do anything stupid.
Really?
How do I know I can trust you? Do you really think you can get to the bottom of it all? And
I think we have a good
why are you
chance.
doing this?
I'm afraid I can't reveal all the details just yet, but I can promise you this. I will expose the Phantom Weasel's true identity. Because you see, this is a personal matter of the utmost importance. I give you my word. Trust me.
Okay. How can I help you?
I've heard that Caesar used to have a magic workshop where he kept a lot of his personal effects. If possible, I'd like to take a look at them. Do you know where it is?
The Fleuve Sonde. But the place was sealed up by the police after his death, and no one's been there since. I also know that the Fleuve Sonde is dangerous territory. Lots of hostile groups lurking around. If you're serious about going there, please be careful.
Understood. Lynette, you stay here and take care of Gemma. Don't let her come to harm.
Got it. But if I'm staying here, I'm ordering dessert.
I mean, bon appetit. But stay sharp, too. They're likely to come for you while I'm away.
Okay. Alright. Power saving mode off. I'll start taking this more seriously now.
This is why I like Lynette's personality. I like her attitude. Very good. Alright, so we got into the workshop. Wait, how do I, down here maybe? Ah, here we go. So it's in the sewers. Oh, anyway, that's smart. Wow, this is so unique to see like a sewer system design they did for this. Yeah, that looks really like steampunky, which I like it. I didn't have to warn game, you're bullshitting me. Wait, what the?
If Gemma gave us the right location, then the workshop should be right nearby. Looks like these boxes are blocking the entrance. Let's shift them away first.
Shift as a more smash.
There we go. It should be just down here.
Oh. Okay, looks like we got ourselves a little bit of a domain action. Let's go. What enemies do we have? Oh, we have the mechs. Dude, that shop looks cool. Yeah, I know I don't have any pyro, whatever. We're gonna be having Lenny, so we win. It's that simple, you know what I mean, folks? And I think if, like, say I do another stream, which I'm most likely gonna, because we all know he's gonna get into more in-depth revealing who this thief is. Or who is the weasel. Yep, see, I knew it was gonna like, oh, what the heck? What's that on the arm? You see that? What conflict are you, buddy? They don't know bliss. Oh, I see 3, that's why. Interesting. Alright, I'll just get a combo ready so I just completely annihilate these fools. Wait, what the?
So this was Caesar's workshop. Nothing suspicious here, just normal magic props. Let's head in further. What was that? Oh, is this one of Caesar's gadgets? Guess we must have triggered some sort of device.
Oh. On. Oh, heck to yours, boy.
Shine down. Access denied.
Scatter!
Whoa. Look. The doll in the box is glowing. There's something written on the card on this doll. Let's take a closer look.
What the heck? Alright, how long have we been going for? Hold on. Oh, it's like 12 minutes. I would actually flip if we can get this done within an hour. I would actually flip. But I highly doubt it. Let's try to get, let's aim to get this domain done. Oh, cool animation. I was saying, I'm actually kind of glad I have Lenny on my account. Alright, what the hell am I doing?
These magic boxes are moving. What do we do?
One of them looks different from the rest. Let's investigate.
Looks like we've reached the end of this route. Shall we try a different one?
Okay, that one. I see it. Boom shakalaka. Easy. Okay, what we got now?
That's weird. Have we reached the end already? There's nothing here. Maybe this was a wasted trip.
This place seems a little too ordinary for a magician's workshop. There's a distinct lack of mystery. We've triggered quite a few devices on the way here. I'm starting to wonder whether Caesar built this whole place as one big, elaborate magic contraption. If so, then there must be more to this place than meets the eye. Maybe a hidden room somewhere. Aha! If I just move this book, then hopefully... And... presto!
Oh,
A
nice eye.
secret passageway! How did you know?
I'm a magician too, and apparently great minds really do think alike. Looks pretty big inside. Let's head in and take a look around.
Alright, let's figure out the secrets.
There is no...
Rest and Reeve.
Step right. Stay calm, stay calm.
Nice.
Shine down!
No touching.
Allow me.
Oh. And voila!
Get done.
Why have you stopped, Lenny? Is there some device in that box?
Huh. It just looks familiar somehow. Let me check this out for a second while you guys go on ahead. If anyone makes a major discovery, let's rendezvous here.
All right. See you in a bit.
Alright, before we go. Oh my. Oh, we got. Oh, I can see where this is going. Or somewhat. I think. Yeah. I knew it. Crap. Nope. Alright.
Still more left, right?
Yeah, let's do this. Wait, no. Wait, how am I supposed to do that? Okay, if I do this.
I took the other out of the box and stuck it on the
Alright.
THEIF.
Oh, seems like we can't step on the same tile twice. Guess we've got to finish it in one run, huh?
Oh, can't I? Hold on. Can't I just do this and cheese it a little bit? Wait, what? I want to just look at something, man. No, it does not. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. I see exactly what we gotta do, kind of. Questionable effect. Yes, I see it. Yep, got it. Got it. GG! Oh. Oh, thank God. I thought, oh, shit. Yeah, we have a little time left. We're definitely gonna do a double.
Wow! There's a hidden room here! Let's see! Oh, this bookcase is full of Caesar's own notes. He wrote a lot about the principles of magic. Whew. Much too advanced for Paimon. This book's thick as a brick! Let's take a peek inside it, shall we?
Oh boy. About, yeah.
At one of my shows a few days ago, a child asked me how I pulled candy out of my hat. As a joke, I told the kid that the hat has a built-in wish-granting machine. Next thing I know, today a whole bunch of kids were pestering me to pull all sorts of things out of the hat. So I told them another white lie. The machine needs time to power up, but in the meantime, you can write your wishes down. Well, they took me up on that offer, enthusiastically. As I write this, I've only just got back from running around all over town, buying the things they wanted. Boy, are my legs sore. I wound up saving very little this month, but that's not a major issue. I now have a bigger problem. How am I going to hide all these things inside my hat? Two children came to talk to me after today's show. I don't know why they were out on their own. They looked much too young to be unsupervised. I do hope they got home safely. Anyway, they said that they wanted me to teach them how to do magic. It's not uncommon for children to ask this, of course, but I've never seen any of them as serious about it as these two. I told them that learning magic is very hard work, but that didn't faze them at all. It's like they already knew. They seemed so committed. I couldn't turn them down. It seems like something's bothering Lorenzo lately, but he won't open up to me about it.
Hang on, both. Right, so almost. Let's see.
Surely he's not upset that I agreed to teach those two children. I'll have to talk him around. I have a good feeling about those kids. They're naturally talented, and it seems like they're not new to the world of magic.
Wait, 2 kids in particular.
They have all sorts of fantastic ideas. All I'm really doing is helping them develop a more professional standard training
Explain
plan.
Lynette. Let's see if I'm right. Because they would be about that age back then.
Master, but I told them they absolutely mustn't. Any magician worth their salt could have taught them what I have. They're the geniuses here. Compared to them, I don't deserve to be called any sort of master. With time, I have no doubt that they could become far greater magicians than I. My only concern is why they're so mature for their age. I fear they've had to grow up too fast. I don't dare to imagine what they must have been through.
Yep, I can almost guarantee it.
Gemma thinks so too. She doesn't like being around them. Says that their eyes are too piercing. They don't bother me, but then again, I've never been the sharpest tool in the shed.
You know what? I'm glad they're here because I already know we're about an hour in, so we're gonna figure out who the weasel is. I'm assuming it's Lorenzo. That's my little guess, because it makes sense he has money, makes sense he can have people have sons go after us, which, yeah, that doesn't end well with us. Just saying. But anyway, this is Dragonia, the Indie Baby Us, this show. Hope you had a great time watching, because I'll be doing a double shot on this. When we find out who the real Weasel Thief is. Tune in next time around, because I got my suspicions and I believe it's Lorenzo. Could be wrong. It could be Caesar's wife, or Beyonce, whatever it was. Not sure on that. But anyway, if you enjoyed, hit the like button, thank you for watching. Hope to see another one of Genshin Impact. I'll see you in another video, and thank you everybody. You have a day, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.